During January of 2026, we took a trip to Sri Lanka. It was my pursuit of visiting places related to the story of Ramayana. We visited Dambulla, Kandy, Newark Elliya and Colombo. You will also see a place marked in India called Rameshwaram, which was the other place related to Ramayana that I had visited that I had made a video of before. Our first stop was the Dambulla Rock Cave Temple. This was built by Buddhist monks starting in the 12th century. There's about 80 caves there, of which only 5 are open. The caves were initially begun to be built or carved into the rock starting the 12th century. It was sponsored by the local king of the area. And later in the 19th century, while the British ruled the Sri Lanka, they also sponsored a few caves that was built at that time. What's interesting about the caves is while it is filled with statues of Buddha in various positions and several paintings, there's also evidence of connection with the Hindu religion. There are images of the Hindu god of Ganesha and Kartikeya in one of the temples that we could see. On our way back from the Dambulla mountain, we had the unique sight of an elephant trundling across the road. The following morning, we visited the Sigiriya mountain, which is 660 feet tall with 1,250 steps to get to the top. It is said to have been the palace of the king Ravana from the story of Ramayana. There is evidence in the 5th century that there was a king Kashyap who did build a fortified palace up at the top of the rock mountain, surrounded by the people that was in his kingdom. Absolutely a worth-see location if you could take the time to get to the top.
It's 6:15 a.m. and the sun is trying to rise, except the mist is getting in the way.
Our next stop was the Kandy Botanical Garden. It's a 147-acre botanical garden with over 4,000 species. A beautiful place to visit.
So that is banyan tree. Banyan tree, right? Big Benjamin, we call umbrella tree.
This tree is 150 years old.
Big Benjamin. Mama jaya pak. Yeah. In 1901, King John Bale. This one.
Oh, these trees.
Memorial VIP, yeah. This is fantastic. Magnolia, the magnolia.
This is a banyan tree.
So now I want to give you, to brief you general information.
Our next stop was visiting the Labukali tea gardens. After visiting the tea gardens, we were taken inside to see the processing of the tea leaves. Following which, we were taken to a place where we could do some tea tasting, and of course, we had to finish the trip by buying some tea from there. The last two stops were associated with the story of Ramayana. The first was the location where Hanuman had waited trying to find Mata Sita. This is where there is a Hanuman temple. And if you go further past Newark Elliya, there is a place called Ashok Vatika, which is where there is a Sita Amman temple. This is the location where Ravan had kidnapped and kept Sita in the forest, and this is where she survived. And this is where Hanuman found Mata Sita, and he bowed and knelt and bowed before her to take her blessings. And there is a large footprint there which is said to be of Hanuman.